So today I want to talk to you guys about the importance of collaboration. In short, it can make your filmmaking better, your business go further, and the friendships you make along the way are priceless. Without rambling too much, I feel like I've made some of my best films with other people. I've been suggested to other videographers through collaborating with photographers. I've also walked on some of the best weddings if it weren't for either knowing the photographer and being recommended or just knowing a planner. So yeah, my suggestion to you guys would be reach out to that photographer you worked with, reach out to the videographer you look up to, reach out to the planner whose weddings you love. I know for me, like sometimes when I work with certain photographers, my work is elevated because they're really good at posing and I know I'm not the best at it. I know sometimes when I work with other videographers, I end up stepping foot on a job I might not normally have gotten. And you know, maybe don't think of everything so transactional. Oh, this job's only paying $100 or $200. Sometimes that's okay because it's the value of learning on set that drives you to make your work that much better that is so much worth it. Early last year, I actually met a guy named Parish, and through him I was able to shoot an amazing wedding with him. I got to use a Blackmagic, which I would have probably never had the chance to anytime soon at least. And I was also able to meet his wife, which she's a wedding planner, and that's a huge plug for him, but it's also so beneficial to me to know somebody like that, you know? And of course, throughout that whole process, I've made them my friends as well, and that's also fulfilling and rewarding. So it's like hand in hand, you can't go wrong with collaborating. You can't go wrong with even just like making sure when you're at a wedding or at an event, making sure that the photographer you're collabing with that event on is taken care of. If they need help doing something, if they need help posing, if they need help carrying equipment, like just make sure like you're being as useful as possible, because not only are they gonna feel inclined to help you out, they're also gonna be like, man, it's not so bad working with this person, so why wouldn't I recommend them on my next job? So, you know, you're creating a friendship, you're making better work, and you're making more money. There's really nothing wrong with collabing. And even this video, my girlfriend is actually behind the camera right now. So right now I'm collaborating, and it's something different than what you normally would see on my channel, on my past 2 videos at least. Yeah, like especially when you're a young filmmaker, I don't know what it is about like just starting out and just getting a camera, but the fact that we look at other people as competition is crazy because you'll never really be able to grow like that. For example, in 2015, I met this guy, his name is Lee, of Calm Dog Productions, right? I met him at a random like video shoot. This guy had us come over, and basically he had all the equipment we needed to film this music video they wanted to get filmed. And they weren't really trying to pay us, but the cool thing is that we met each other, and what is it, 7 years later, I got one of the biggest gigs I've ever had through meeting Lee, just because we kept tabs on each other and we kept in contact. And yeah, that's just like a friend of mine in general, but when he needs help, he has a certain set of people that he contacts, right? And I just happen to be one of them. And through that, we got one of the biggest contracts we've ever had, which is so awesome and rewarding. And honestly, I would have never got to step foot on a job like that if it wasn't through collaboration and friendship. I've also got to collab with people like Chris Foster Media. He's somebody that reached out to me when I posted a video of when I first started doing weddings on a wedding video group, and he said, man, you need to be charging more, and honestly, I'll take down your info. And not only does he do weddings, he also shoots for celebrities. He does influencers, stuff like that. Like, he is in a totally different space than I'm in, and sometimes I get to collab on that kind of work. And again, something I would have never done if it wasn't through keeping a friendship and collaborating with people and being open-minded. Like, I don't have a problem with doing work for him at a discount because I know that I'm always learning something different. I'm learning about how he operates his business and how I could apply that to mine. I learn about how he talks to his clients, and that's pretty much like how I can learn how to apply the same tools and the same mentality when it comes to my clients and my business, and how it's so invaluable to have somebody like that, right? I think the most important thing for me on this video is maybe we don't look at the next videographer that might be doing better than you as competition, but as somebody that you can help collaborate with or help further their movement, and in turn they'll eventually help you. And if they don't, that's fine. You learn something on that set that you'll have forever. And that's the way of looking at things. It's just about twisting your perspective and looking at the bright side of things. Sometimes just helping someone out on their gig is that much more rewarding, and seeing the end product and seeing what both of you guys collaborated on, and what the outcome is really rewarding. And look, I get it. You might have already reached out to that creative that you are super interested in working with. And you know what? They might have not reached back out. And I know how discouraging that can be, but honestly, you just have to keep grinding it out. As cliche as it sounds, it's the truth. Do work that you're really passionate about, whether it's paid or not. And I'm not even talking about like work. Like, it can literally be something that you want to do for yourself. Go and do that, because people can see the passion and things that you're passionate about. So when you put out a clip or a montage of you hanging out with your friends on Instagram, and it's like super fun and upbeat, and people like that, other people will start to see, oh, this guy is serious about his filmmaking or his photography or whatever you're creative about. And people will want to collab with you. I went on this like 2-month streak where I was posting every day, and it was literally just videos of me hanging out with my friends. It was nothing special, but the mood that those videos put out into the world, eventually people were like, yo, can I come do that with you? It's like people I've never met, but that's just like the energy that you're putting out into the world, you're gonna receive back. So all that to say is pretty much like, make sure that you go out into the world and you collab with other people, because not everybody is in competition with you. And you have so much more to learn from other people, and they can take your business way further. And you can make friendships that last a lifetime and can go beyond filmmaking and whatever your creative process is. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I had to say today. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. And yeah, man, go out and collaborate today.